welcome to the second episode of the News Academy. As you all know, we've been recently talking about the Sandy Hook school shooting. If you have not watched the first video, I suggest you do, as you will not be able to follow along. So now let's talk about the shooter's suicide. The police had the final shots at 9:40 AM. The believer was Lanza shooting himself in the lower near position of his head with the Glock 20 SF in classroom 10. Lanza's body was found wearing a pale green pocket vest over a black polo shirt, a black t-shirt, black sneakers, black fingerless gloves, black socks, and a black canvas belt. Other objects that was found on Lanza included a black boonie hat and dim green glasses. Glock was found apparently jammed near Lanza. The rifle was found several feet away from him. A 9mm SIG Sauber P22-6, which was not fired during the attack, was found on Lanza. Now let's talk about the immediate aftermath. Authorities determined that the Lanza reloaded frequently during the shooting, sometimes firing only 15 rounds from a 30-round magazine. He shot all but 2 of his victims multiple times. Most of the shooting took place in the first 2 grade classrooms near the entrance of the school. The students among the victims totaled 8 boys and 12 girls, all either 6 or 7 years old, and the 6 others were all women who worked at the school. Bullets were also found in at least 3 cars parked outside the school, leading police to believe that a fire that was fired at a teacher who was standing near a window. When police interviewed survivors, a teacher recalled hearing Lanza curse several times, as well as saying things such as, quote, "Look at me," and, quote, "Come over here," and, quote, "Look at them." Alright, now let's talk about the on-site investigation. Investigators did not find any suicide note or any messages referring to the planning of the attack. Janet Robinson, superintendent of the Newtown school, had not found any connection between Lanza's mother and the school. In contrast, in initial media reports stated that Lanza's mother had worked there. Police also investigated whether Lanza was the person who had been in altercation for staff members at Sandy Hook School of the day before the massacre. It was presumed that he killed 2 of the 4 staff members involved in the altercation, the principal and the psychologist, and wounded the 3rd, the lead teacher. In the attack, the 4th staff member was not at the school that day. The state police stated that they did not know of any reports about any alteration at the school. The police sources initially reported Lanza's sibling, Ryan Lanza, as the perpetrator. This was likely because the perpetrator was Karen Berger's identification, Ryan told the Jersey Journal. Lanza's brother, who lived in Hoboken, New Jersey, and was at his job in New York City at the time of the shooting, voluntarily submitted questions to the New Jersey State Police, Connecticut State Police, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Police said he was not considered a suspect and he was not taken into custody. Ryan Lanza said he had not been in touch with his brother since 2010. Connecticut State Police indicated concerns about misinformation being posted on social media sites and threatened prosecution of anyone involved in such activities. The large quantity of unused ammunition was recovered from inside the school, along with 3 semi-automatic firearms found with Lanza, a .223 Caliber Bushmaster XM15 E2S rifle, a 10mm Glock 20 SS handgun, and a 9mm SIG P22-6 handgun outside the school. An Ismail Sega 12 shotgun was found in the car of Lanza had driving. On March 28, 2013, court documents released from the investigation showed that the school shooting had occurred in the space of less than 5 minutes with 156 shots fired. This comprised the 154 shots from the rifle and 2 shots from the 10mm pistol. Lanza fired 1 shot from the Glock in the hallway and killed himself with another shot from the pistol to the head. After the final report, the state attorney's report. The final report of the state attorney summarizing the investigation into the shooting was published on November 25, 2013. It concluded that Adam Lanza had acted alone and that the case was closed. The report noted that Lanza had a familiarity with and access to firearms, ammunition, and obsession with mass murders. In particular, the April 1999 shootings at Columbia High School in Florida. The report did not identify a specific motive for the school shooting, stating, quote, quote, the evidence clearly shows that the shooter planned his actions, including the taking of his own life. But there was no clear identification why he did so or why he harbored sadness and empathy. On the question of Lance's state of mind, the report noted, quote, significant mental health issues that affect his ability to live a normal life and no interaction with others. Even those to whom he was shooting close, what contribution this made to the shooting, if any, is unknown, as those mental health professionals who saw him did not see anything that would have predicted his future behavior. End quote. The report found no evidence that Lanza had taken drugs or medication that would have affected his behavior. Also observed, quote, why did the shooter murder 27 people, including 20 children? End quote. Unfortunately, the question may have not been answered conclusively despite the collection of extensive background information on the shooter, although a multiple of interviews and other sources. On December 27, 2013, the police released thousands of pages of documents pertaining to the investigation. In accordance with the law, the names of victims and witnesses were redacted or withheld. The summary book included information about items found in Lance's computer equipment, including writings and material about previous mass shootings. A former teacher of Lance's noted that he exhibited antisocial behavior, rarely interacted with other students, and was obsessed with writing quotes about battles, destruction, and war. End quote. Okay guys, so that's it for today. We'll be starting a new case. I hope you guys have learned a lot of information about this shooting. This specific shooting does deserve a lot of attention, as I really hope everything goes on well with our family members that have been affected, or kids that have been affected or lost someone in the shooting. My love and hope will go up. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe guys and click that bell